Bull priors for impersonating a police officer.
Okay.
You have a pistol on you that you're not allowed to have.
Why not?
You were trying to stop him by turning your lights on and so on and so forth.
I never attempted to stop him at all.
I'm explaining to you.
No, you're not. You're not answering the question. You're avoiding the question. It's very simple. Are you a sworn police officer anywhere in the state of Ohio with any department?
Not currently.
In a world where the line between real and fake law enforcement becomes blurred, fake cops are getting caught in their own web of lies. Find out about the surprising case of people pretending to be police officers, only to face serious problems when their lies were discovered. What happens when a man with police-like gear gets pulled over after a road rage incident? Officers find a shocking setup, lights, siren, and even handcuffs. A man driving an SUV with a weapon and suspicious behavior was stopped by the police. Easy, a former security guard, or pretending to be a cop? The truth behind this fake officer is more than meets the eye.
Okay, all right.
I've got a dash cam too if you ever want to pull that footage. It's got front view on it.
You don't have any weapons in the car or nothing like that, right?
I have a weapon on my right, but that's my concealed.
Okay, you have it on you?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
He was stopped after police received a call that he tried to ram another car and used lights and a siren to pull them over. When they didn't stop, he followed them for several miles.
If you want.
Okay, yeah, that'd be perfect. Just don't reach for your gun, okay?
No, not.
You mind if I take it off of you?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
On the right hand side.
I'm just gonna sit it here for our safety, okay?
No.
All right.
And I want to sit back here.
Yeah, if you don't mind. You can just hang out there for a minute, okay? All right, come here, Dust. I don't know if you noticed, but this dude's got all the blue line stuff on. Like he wants to be a cop. He's got a radio in the car.
Is he not? I thought maybe he was.
No, he's not a cop. He's from California. And he's got a pistol on him. I kind of want to check the car to see what kind of stuff he has as far as...
Do we know the history of what's going on?
The driver, Dennis, was found to have a concealed firearm, siren, handcuffs, and police-like equipment in his vehicle. All of the stuff raised police concerns.
Just the one weapon in the car?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a problem with me checking the car real quick? Just make sure.
No, go for it.
All right. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, do you have these lights put on?
These were, I'm an old security officer from California when I lived out there with one of our utility vehicles.
Okay.
And I've just had it ever since and never took them off.
Okay.
They're red and amber, so they're not not red and blue anymore.
All right. I'm clear.
Initially, Dennis hesitated when asked about the incident, but later explained that he had followed another vehicle from Austin, Texas after a back and forth exchange. Dennis offered to step out of the car.
Blue, I can turn those on to you too.
Okay.
Fighting in the parking lot. Black Honda Civic, last seen
As you can tell,
Franklin on 73. White female, one black male with a child in the seat and back.
He asked the officer to retrieve the gun. The officer agreed and removed the gun from Dennis' side, setting it aside.
$45.
I mean, I've had this truck. I've lived in Ohio for 6 years now. Never had an issue with it. I see you guys all the time.
Right.
I'm not stupid enough to try to do your job.
It's not that you're... Dennis, the problem is this, okay? And it's not necessarily a problem, but you have to understand where we're coming from, okay? All right. If I'm being fully transparent...
After securing the weapon, the officer asked Dennis to stand near the police car. During the inspection, Dennis pointed out that the lights on his car were only amber and red, not red and blue, as police cars typically have.
A white Tahoe with thin blue line stuff all over. He's got a light bar. Now they're amber lights, amber and red. There's no blue. He's got a pistol on him. He's got handcuffs on the spotlight, light bar, radio, siren, so on and so forth. Can you just contact them and see if they're familiar with this vehicle, if they've ever had any issues with him or at his address? It's definitely sketchy.
don't think they mentioned the dash cam, so.
Hey, Dennis, you mind hanging up the phone for me?
Do me a favor. Call and get bail for me.
Just relax. Give me an hour, I'll take your phone. We'll just have a seat in my car real quick. Have you ever been arrested before or anything?
Years ago in California.
For what?
Last time was carrying a concealed weapon unlawfully.
They checked Dennis' pockets and put all the stuff out. When asked about his past, Dennis mentioned a previous arrest in California for carrying a concealed weapon. This detail added to the officer's suspicion, although Dennis cooperated throughout the interaction.
He is a cop and he's
Correct.
not. He's a
Yes.
wannabe.
Yes.
They really prey on women and pull them over.
Well, that's what's very scary. So like,
Yeah.
Does he have any type of record or anything?
I can't tell you all that. Yeah, but you'll find that out. You can talk to the prosecutor and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
And,
yeah, because I got kids in the car, man. If
Absolutely.
he would have pulled something and I had
I'm
my
glad
gun,
you're okay, dude.
I would have
Because
shot his ass.
it's the first. Face that way, man. Put your hands together for me, like you're clapping.
Baker 42, check.
You're under arrest, my man.
For
Well, you have multiple priors for impersonating a police officer.
okay.
You have a pistol on you that you're not allowed to have.
Why not?
You were trying to stop him by turning your lights on and so on and so forth.
I
And
never
then
attempted to stop him at all.
You can't turn your lights on behind him.
After all the investigation, they handcuffed Dennis.
And 100% they're going to have impersonating police officer charges as well. Step on out real quick. You just stand right here and just face me. And then just turn to your right, please.
Right.
Or you can actually, yeah, go the other way. There you go. Is it just a blue shirt underneath?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, have a seat. Just do.
The officers took pictures of the vehicle and its equipment while verifying Dennis' story. Claiming to be a former security guard, his police-like gear and aggressive behavior raised alarms, resulting in his arrest. And if you think he's the only one, Casey Donovan Williams pretended to be a police officer in Whitehall, Ohio, but ended up in big trouble. Let's see how his fake identity was uncovered. In a troubling incident in Whitehall, Ohio, Casey Donovan Williams, 26, of Asheville, was arrested on April 6.
I can't get a hold of the chief from Richland Township, which is Glenmont.
It's Richland Township.
Yeah.
So it's a township police department,
No,
or
it's
is
the
it village?
Village in Richland Township. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a village in Richland.
But you have no ID from them.
No,
all right.
no.
And have you ever been sworn in by them?
I've talked to the chief.
No.
So
I'm
that's
asking
all
you a
he
direct
asked.
question. Have you been sworn in
Now,
by
it's
them?
very important you answer this correctly, because being a former police officer or someday a current police officer, you know if you lie in this situation, you go directly to jail.
No, I'm not.
So I'm going to
I'm
put
not,
that right
listen,
out.
I'm not.
So
trying-
if
I'm
you
not,
are telling me you are a police officer right now, is that what you're telling
No,
me? So
no.
you are not a commissioned police officer.
I have spoke with the chief.
That's what I'm asking you.
Okay.
I'm asking you one question. Are you a commissioned police officer through the state of Ohio?
I have an OPUDA certificate.
That's not what I'm
That's
asking.
not what I'm asking you.
I'm explaining to you. I have
No, you're not. You're not answering the question. You're avoiding the question. It's very simple. Are you a sworn police officer anywhere in the state of
means
Ohio with
commission.
any department?
A man, Casey Donovan Williams, was confronted by law enforcement after being suspected of impersonating a police officer. The officer conducted the inquiry and reminded the suspect that lying about his status could lead to jail time. When investigated further, the suspect admitted that he was not currently at commission and appeared confused about his authority.
Listen, I live in an area that doesn't make any money, and I found a good paying job, and I was told by the guys, like, hey, we'll take care of a commission, we'll get it taken care of, it's no big deal. And I come out here, I was told, hey, you can start, make some money. That's all I was trying to do. Please do not, I'm asking you for courtesy. man to man, please do not ruin my career. Please, please, please.
I think you did that kind of on your own, Casey.
Please.
All right. The Pickaway County. You knew you didn't work for Pickaway County. You displayed that badge. All right. You're out here acting in a law enforcement capacity, displaying a badge that you have no right to have, or a facsimile of a badge. That's not even a real badge. Yeah. You were aware of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not real.
Okay. So, all right, you're going to be charged.
Oh, seriously?
I'm serious. Okay. Now we're going to be nice about this. Okay. And we're going to take you over, and you can take your gun belt off, and you can set it on the hood of that car. Okay.
He displayed a badge that was not real and was engaging in activities related to law enforcement without proper authorization. The officers informed him that he would be charged with impersonation of a police officer and possibly other offenses. Ultimately, the officers decided to take him into custody without handcuffing him, allowing him to remove his gun belt voluntarily.
Can I call my supervisor?
We will get a chance. I'm going to call the owner of the company, you mean? The guy I spoke with? I'm going to talk to him. He gave me his number, said to call him back. Okay. All right.
Which one? The one that you talked to on the phone on
George? Yeah.
No, the owner is John Ball.
Well, George is who I'm going to call back because he's the one.
He's just the supervisor.
Okay.
John's the one that talked to Sergeant Roper, who was supposed to help me.
But you never talked to Sergeant Roper.
I did talk to Sergeant Roper, yes.
You know, a whistle. Whistle running it.
Yeah.
This is gun belt, but we're just going to lock this up so he can't take it.
Yeah, we'll just take that in.
Can we discuss another charge at least? Like,
yeah, take care.
On his duty belt, they discovered a loaded handgun with 15 rounds, a taser, 2 pairs of handcuffs, a flashlight, and a pepper spray. His vehicle was secured at the scene, and arrangements were made for it to be towed.
I just would hate that somebody come jack up their car.
Especially since it does have red and blues. All right.
I'm not going to play this game. What's that? Well, things change. We try to do the reasonableness test here, but listen, man, there's just way too much. You've got a code in there that doesn't belong to you. That's got deputy sheriff stuff on there. You got a loaded rifle.
Williams claimed to work for the Glenmont Police Department to make extra money. Officers returned after discovering he had no special duty and was not employed by either the Pickaway County Sheriff's Office or Glenmont Police. Casey Donovan Williams faced felony charges for impersonating a police officer and improperly handling a firearm in his vehicle. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more fascinating stories, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring more content like this. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.